Okay.
Yeah, so I
Good
think we
morning,
can start.
everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Brian Ano. I'm from Life Trust Consulting, and I'm on the call with my colleague. I don't know if you would like to mention his name, so Seth, you can introduce yourself as well.
Yes, I'm also set Anderson in Japan. I say with Life Trust Consulting.
All right. So over the past weeks, I should say 2 weeks, we've been working on implementing on the Odoo for Maridav Therapeutics. That's the name, right? Let me get it correct. Maridav to move or to migrate from NetSuite into Odoo. And yesterday, or God willing, yesterday we had to complete the first phase. That's the Maridav production account for you. And today, we deem it necessary to do a bit of overview on what we've done so far and run you through some of the processes in the system. So I don't know if you can see my screen, everybody. I don't know if my screen is visible to everybody.
It is.
All right. So this is the landing page, or we call it the dashboard for Odoo, where you can see the necessary apps meant for Maridav. Odoo has about 85 plus applications that is fit for every industry, but you cannot exhaust all the apps. That is what I keep telling people, that you cannot exhaust all the apps. So the necessary ones you want, you put it on your screen. So I want to exhibit a bit, few of the apps that are in Odoo for you to see in case you need it, you want to install it. It doesn't come at a cost at all when you are activating or installing it as part of your modules you want to use. So most of the applications that are here, yeah, the sales, website, e-commerce, manufacturing, email, you can mention them. So in case during your process you need any extra application in terms of fleet, anything at all, you can just come and add it to your modules on the landing page. So first off, for Maridav, understanding their process, we had to put this. Okay, Cornelius, I'm listening.
Yes, I just wanted to ask with the apps,
Yes,
if
please.
let's say the individual users activate the apps, does it activate for the entire account or just for the individual user?
It activates for the entire account. So there are limits to what a user can do. It's not every user that can activate an application. If that right is not given to that user cannot activate the application. So every application or every module that is installed is for the entire company because everything is integrated on one platform. All the apps speak to each other on one platform.
Okay, so then maybe in that case, we want that there to be some restriction. We don't want users activating apps.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely. During our session with you, especially since you'll be the overall administrator, we'll run you through on how to give accesses to give the necessary accesses. So no worries at all. So first off, you can see from discuss to settings. So discuss is mainly like the teams you are using, an application used within where people can jump and have meetings. That's for the organization, they can jump and have meetings. This link, when the discuss can also be shared with people outside Odoo for them to also join and have meetings with you. So in case you just probably want to have a meeting with a customer or a vendor, you can open the discuss app, schedule a meeting, and just share the link with the person. So since this is within, it asks you to choose the number of people or the people you would want them to be a part of the meeting, then invite them. You can see the link beneath it. So this link, you can share it within everybody in Odoo or outside Odoo. As much as possible, you can also create groups here that, okay, for the sales team, okay, today this group, we are having a meeting. So immediately you tap on the group, then the members are notified, then they can join the meeting. inboxes as well. Messages can be shared across to individual personalities here. Probably you can just choose, let me say maybe Michael. I just send a message to, let me send to Cornelius. Let me send to Cornelius. Okay. So maybe I wanted to send a message to Cornelius within the organization. You can see that. I don't know, Cornelius, if you can check your system whether you've received a message. Yes, I have a notification you've received it. So I think you should be getting it. Great. So it's like a social platform within the organization where people can interact, share files, and do all the necessary things that are necessary for a business, not for any other purpose. Like okay, it also has an embedded calendar where you can schedule meetings. Google Meet, you can if you can integrate this with your Google Meet and Microsoft so as to schedule meetings within your various mails as well. So this is pretty much straightforward for the calendar. And contacts of customers. It all appears at this place. Contacts of customers, vendors. So the overview of every contact, that whether be a vendor or a customer or an employee, is here. It lies here. So in case you cannot find someone's contact in customers, you can come here, the contacts, and review, or it asks next pages, or you can toggle to the next pages and see all the contacts for each and everybody in the system. Now we will be delving a little deep into the CRM. I don't know today how you manage your customers or the interactions you have with your customers, or leads that you bring in today. But in case there's a new customer coming in, or there's the sales team bringing a customer, they can create the customer from here, and it goes through processes. You qualify the customer, take it to the next stage. So when you do a first stage and it's moving forward, then you take it to the next stage until it is won or lost. Now the stages are not, it doesn't end at one. You can create your own stages. Let's say probably you want a stage between new and qualified. You can add a stage, add the name of the stage. Maybe, I don't know, if you give me a name of a stage, maybe pre-qualification. You add it, and you can drag this in between new and qualified. And when you create a customer here, let's say an opportunity, let's say med test. So you see the opportunity is created. Now, if probably from the beginning stages, you had an interaction with a customer or whatsoever, you can put every information that you did, and it shows who brought in the lead in the charter, this side. Everything you do in the system, it has an audit trail in the charter, apart from the accounting audit trail, which traces everything that somebody has done in the system. The charter also traces everything you do on every user. But administrative, when it comes to the top, the one with the administrative right can see everything, who is doing what, who has entered what, who passed this journal, who did this transaction or whatsoever. So whatever conversation you had with let's say the opportunity, you can type it here, save it, then go back to your pipelines. Maybe we are the pre-qualification stage, you are seeing some positivity, so you just drag and drop it to the next stage. No need to go and do some crazy settings before you can move it to the next stage. So it continues that way until proposition, negotiation, and won. Whether lost, you can also add a stage or a stage as is lost, meaning you didn't get this customer or you weren't able to convince the customer enough, or probably the customer couldn't agree with you on some terms or whatsoever. So you can create a stage called lost. Then it goes from there. From this same place, you can raise a quotation for the customer using this button, but we'll get there when it gets to the sales button. So this is just how to manage your customer pipelines. And also you can schedule activities. Probably today you want to call the customer. So let's say you schedule an activity. Let's say format. So new. So the name is right there. So there was that. What do you want to discuss? Maybe damaged goods. You put it there, an internal note or whatsoever. Then you schedule your call or whatsoever thing you want to discuss. So when the time is up, you set the time and everything. When it's up, then we move forward. We go forward. So whether it's a call, an email, or a meeting you want to book with the client, with the customer, you go to activities and schedule the activity for that let's say that customer or that client. I don't know if there are any questions so far. Let me take it before I proceed, please. Sales.
There is no question. Proceed.
No question. No question. Okay. All right.
Okay. Now we jump into the transactional stage of Odoo. But first, before we go into sales, I want to give an overview of the dashboard. This dashboard you are seeing here gives a general overview of whatever you want to see in each department. Though every department has its own dashboard, but this one gives a general overview over sales, product, whatever thing in accounting, warehouse, every process in the organization. But these are mostly used by the top hierarchies for them to see what actually is happening in the business so far. So for your accounting, when you click on it, you can populate your KPIs and everything, can give you the analytics and everything you want to see in terms of the warehouse and everything.